Local coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report. Sports coverage you can count on.
A new year, a new season, but the same old winning ways for Homestead Gymnastics. For the second year in a row, the Spartans placing first in the team's opening meet. It's also the highest opening meet score Homestead has tallied in the past 11 seasons. It's why we're proud to name Homestead Gymnastics as your Optimum Performance Sports Team of the Week.
I'm Dr. Ian Nelson with Fort Wayne Orthopedics and Ops, wishing a congratulations to this week's Team of the Week. Great job, team.
They bent, but they did not break. For the second year in a row, the Homestead Gymnastics team placing first in the team's opening meet. Joining me is head coach of the Spartan gymnasts, Jody Hardwick. And coach, these girls came in on Saturday. They took care of business. In terms of scheduling, with so much uncertainty from week to week, how important was it to get the season started off 1-0?
Yeah, it was great to be able to have an opening meet. It's hard enough to have a dual meet as your first meet, but we had an invitational, so there were 5 teams there. But it was really nice to be able to get in there and find out what they could do, what they have, how nervous they were, and everything. So it was a great chance to start it off. Now,
as I mentioned, this is the second year in a row that the team has won the invite. But as you mentioned to me off camera, this is the highest scoring tally that Homestead has ever scored in an opening meet since you've been a coach here. Talk to me a little bit about the girls' performance on Saturday.
Well, they did really well. Usually the first meet, there are a lot of jitters, there's a lot of nervousness, they don't quite have their routines down, and they end up falling a lot. And we've always had to count a lot of falls for the first meet. This year, they didn't do that, so it was great.
For the challenge today, we have a race. Now, a race with the legs, that would just be too easy. So what we have is 5 teams of 2 lined up on the mat. They have to perform handstands from one end of the mat, tag their partner comes down to the other end of the mat. Whoever wins, that's your winner. Whoever loses, coach said they have push-ups afterwards. Ladies, are you ready? Let's get this thing started and begin. Looks like Gina has the early lead, crossing the halfway point. And Kendall takes over. This dream team is moving. Kendall's crossed the halfway point, but Allison, keep it catching up. It's going to be a tight finish. And Kendall is your winner. Gina, you were obviously a big member of this team last year as a freshman. What did you take from what you learned in your first year competing and apply it to Saturday?
I was coming out of club, all my club years, and I was kind of getting adjusted into the high school setting. So I kind of just took all my experiences and kind of got all adjusted and got all my nerves out. And I started my new clean slate for high school on Saturday, and I just did what I knew how to do.
With how young this team is and how good you guys are now, what do you feel like the potential of this team is as the season goes on?
Well, we have a lot of potential, I feel like, especially with how young our team is. Again, we have so much time to get better and to get our skills really solid, and hopefully we'll make it to sectionals, states, regionals.
Congratulations to the Homestead Spartans gymnastics team. They are your OPS Team of the Week.
Some of those skills are downright impressive. Hey, congratulations again to Homestead, your Ops Team of the Week. I'm Glenn Marini, and that is your local sports report.